It's going to be tougher for us, but we're excited because for every time we do the event, we have to make it go 10 times higher than before. And I can unapologetically say that this is going to be the best show Ugandans have ever seen.
Nice round of applause, guys.
This time around, we've created something called the Kirya Live Showcase, whereby there is a segment, a 10-minute segment in the concert, which will showcase 4 talented upcoming musicians. There's so much talent in Uganda, and seeing that this show pulls numbers, I want to find a way to give back to the fans and to the musicians who have inspired me as well. So there will be a showcase for that. Going on that stage, to me, like I say, you remember the word I say, I am giving it my all. When I'm on that stage, from the Misuba album to the Book of Kirya, to songs I did when I was 16, to songs that came out in 98, so I want to give my fans everything I have. And hence there's a reason why it's called The Last Supper. Let's wait for who will try to decipher that. Much experience with food and presentation, so we managed to open up the Sound Cup. And that lasted for about 2.5 years. We had a great time. Right now, we are taking care of the concert, and we're on hold for many reasons apart from that. And we just can't wait for the concert to happen. And as soon as it's done, we'll give more info on that. There's no such thing as selling out. I'll tell you why. Muhammad Ali said that if you look at the world 50 years later, if you're 20 years old and you still look at the world the same way when you're 50, you've just wasted 30 years of your life. As an artist, you evolve every other day, from doing this kind of music to doing that kind of music. So as long as in your heart you feel like it's right, you're enjoying it, whether it pays the bills or not, whether that's your reason, as long as you're happy with what you're doing, I would encourage any artist out there to stay true to how they feel in the moment. Not to be a slave to perception. Not to be a slave of being in a box. You know, these artists who can do amazing things, but they've been boxed and they can't get out because everyone likes them in that box. I would encourage any kid out there that it's okay to experiment. The first time I went to studio, I was 14 years old, and I didn't even know what I was doing or what I was singing. And if I listened to the things I sang then, I would probably throw up. Yeah, but I'm glad for the opportunity to have experimented in all these years and to be here today. So that would be what I would tell you. If you've been to the concerts, they pretty much speak for themselves. We will not stop until everyone is happy. We will not compromise on quality. I think some of you believe that, right? And if anyone has seen what we do on stage, I mean, I remember sitting down with some of the other suppliers that I've worked with and saying, I want an elevator to come from the ground. I want things floating. And when we first came to club, they said, you're crazy. They still think I'm crazy, but that's the truth. I am crazy. Because what people see on stage, I'm going to get to your answer. I'm just... What people don't realize, when you see what you see on the screen, you have no idea how many things have gone wrong in 2 months. From things burning up, to lawyers being on our asses telling us this got ruined because you're trying this and blah, 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 blah. So the reason why House of DJs would come on a show like this, because House of DJs do not compromise on quality. If you've been to any of the events, you know that these guys don't mess around. They'll make sure that everything is perfect. So when I announced online that we were live, 2 days later, House of DJs called and said, we're taking your show, you like it or not, it's ours. It wasn't an option. And I said yes.